The rivalry ends tonight. The Imperium and the OC in a six-man tag team elimination match. AJ Styles pairs up with his buddies Anderson and Gallows against Imperium. This rivalry ends right now. European uppercut by Anderson takes down Giovanni Vinci as Anderson and Vinci start the matchup. Stiff European uppercut by Anderson. Vinci goes up. Vinci reverses Anderson and drops him with a dropkick to the back. Vinci couldn't make it to the corner as Anderson blocks Vinci. Anderson's trying to do the same thing that Vinci just tried to do, but Anderson can't make it to the corner. Vinci with a springboard. Anderson saw it coming. Anderson went for a big chop. Vinci gets caught coming into the corner. Running neckbreaker by Anderson. Anderson tags out to AJ Styles. Vinci takes down AJ with a head scissor takeover. AJ gets brushed off. And Vinci tags out to the ring general. In comes Gunther. Gunther takes down AJ. Not a press. Only a 1 count. This is a elimination 6-man, meaning 3 pinfalls have to take place for everybody to get eliminated. 1 pinfall does not win. 1 pinfall eliminates 1 man. 3 pinfalls win the match. So it could in fact be where AJ Styles at one point, or Gunther at one point, are the only ones left in their match. Or Kaiser, or it could be Giovanni Vinci, or Anderson, or Gallows. 1 person from 1 team could be left, as AJ takes a little too long to get himself situated, or I thought he did, but he ends up dropping a double axe handle on the ring general. AJ with his pitbull-like his pitbull-like abilities, drops Gunther with a lethal combination. AJ tags out. In comes Gallows. But Gallows gets caught immediately with a butterfly suplex from Gunther. As now Gunther tags out to Ludwig Kaiser. As now every member of this matchup has now found their way into the ring at one point or another. As Kaiser drops Gallows with a springboard crossbody and only a 1 count. Kaiser sends Gallows into the ropes. Mid-ring collision from Gallows and Kaiser. Both men are blocking right hands. Kaiser just gets dropped with a head kick from Gallows. The athletic ability and the quickness of Luke Gallows is just not fair for somebody his size. Short arm clothesline from Gallows takes down Kaiser. Gallows sends Kaiser into the ropes. A big right hand rocks Kaiser coming off the ropes. Belly-to-belly suplex by Gallows. Kaiser just springs right back up to his feet. And again, that chop right to the throat. That chop right to the throat by Gallows. No matter how many times I say it, it still looks painful each and every single time. It looks painful each and every single time I see it. And I can't imagine taking it like Kaiser has in the last couple of matches that Gallows and Anderson have fought with the Imperium. STO by Gallows takes down Ludwig Kaiser, as now Gallows. Again, they try and drag their opponent to the opposite corner, but Gallows gets blocked by Kaiser, and Kaiser's trying to fight out of it, but Kaiser should have backed away from the corner before he fought out of it, because the OC gets some cheap shots on Ludwig Kaiser. But AJ Styles gets back into the ring. AJ Styles gets back into the ring. What we thought would be the hot tag was not a hot tag, as AJ gets cut off by Kaiser. And now Kaiser has his eyes on Anderson, as AJ got his eyes on Vinci, but Vinci sends AJ back into the ring. DDT takes down Ludwig Kaiser. Head scissor takeover by Kaiser, takes down AJ. AJ blocks Kaiser. Everybody in this matchup needs to stop doing that dragging motion because nobody seems to know how to do it. Small package. AJ gets taken over with an inside cradle. I don't know where the hell Luke Gallows is going. I guess Gallows wanted to go on that side of the ring. So Anderson moves himself around. Northern Lights suplex takes over Giovanni Vinci, but Kaiser gets in the ring and breaks up the pinfall. AJ with his animalistic integrity. AJ with the calf crusher. AJ with the calf crusher, but Kaiser. I guess there's no rope break in a 6-man tag. Kaiser got caught off guard, but AJ tags out. In comes Carl Anderson. Anderson gets to meet with the ring general, and Anderson gets a drop kick, a freaking drop kick from Gunther. I mean, I don't know what to say. Somebody that size should not be able to drop kick, but Gunther defies all logic. With power and quickness, there's nobody like the ring general. Anderson, they don't call him the machine gun for nothing. Anderson got taken down by Kaiser. A lot of repression, only on 1 count. Anderson is now fighting back. European uppercut takes down Kaiser. Anderson, you could see Kaiser reaching for the sky, but Vinci gets back in the ring and breaks up the pinfall. Vinci gets in the ring and breaks up the pinfall. Drop kick. Drop kick by Anderson takes down Kaiser. Into the corner goes Kaiser. Kaiser blocks Anderson. Kaiser blocked Anderson. I don't know if those are shoulder blocks. I don't know what they call those. Shoulder blocks? I don't know if you call them shoulder blocks or you call them elbows. I don't know what you call them. Gunther takes down Anderson, but I don't know if Gunther realizes Gallows is legal. I think Gunther realizes it now because Gunther's pinning Gallows. Vinci tried to get in the ring to stop the other team from getting in the ring. Rear naked choke. Rear naked choke. Gunther's got the choke locked in on Gallows. Gunther's got the choke locked in on Gallows. Gunther's got the choke locked in on Gallows. And his team, instead of making sure the submission gets out of it, the brawl is on as Anderson is going after Vinci. And Imperium dispatched both members of the OC. Gallows gets rocked for trying to go after Kaiser, and a butterfly suplex by Gunther allows Ludwig Kaiser to get back in the ring. Anderson and AJ are double teaming Giovanni Vinci on the outside. Gunther sees it happening, and Gunther's going after the rest of the members of the OC. Gunther sees it happening and was going after the rest of the members of the OC, but the referee tells him to get back on his perch. The referee tells him to get back on his corner. Quite a back and forth between Kaiser and Luke Gallows. Hot tag to Gunther. Hot tag to Gunther. Vinci's back in the ring. Gunther drops him. Emerald Fusion. Emerald Fusion. Emerald Fusion by Gunther. But Anderson is in just before the referee even gets down for the 1, 2, 3. Vinci was the one that got in the ring. Gunther gets taken down. Gallows gets taken down, sorry. Gallows tags out to Anderson. Anderson with a running European uppercut takes down Giovanni Vinci. Snap suplex by Anderson. Anderson. Small package. Lateral press. Only a 1 count. Into the corner goes Giovanni Vinci. Anderson peels Vinci out of the corner. Titan snug. Half camel clutch. But Kaiser breaks up the submission. Slight distraction allows Vinci to get the capitalize. As now Anderson rolls himself to the corner. But he sees Vinci coming in. Suplex. Suplex takes down Giovanni Vinci. Vinci gets taken into the ropes with a hammer throw. Or sent into the corner, I should say, with a hammer throw. Cross-legged, patella, brainbuster by Carl Anderson. Anderson gets hit with a small package. Anderson gets caught with a inside cradle. Anderson gets caught with the inside cradle. And now Anderson rolls to the outside. But Anderson gets himself back into the ring. Catches Gunther. Anderson, AJ Styles is finally back in the match, but Gunther catches him with a single leg takedown. Gunther tags out the Kaiser. Kaiser sidesteps AJ, and now is landing punches of his own. Side Russian leg sweep takes down AJ Styles. AJ with an inside cradle, but he's right in the corner of the Imperium. AJ with a bad time for a pinfall, right in the corner of the opposite team. Kaiser goes sailing over the top rope. Ludwig Kaiser goes sailing over the top rope, and so does AJ Styles. Tope con hilo. A tope con hilo from the Phenomenal One. Kaiser reverses him, drops AJ with a lariat. AJ and Kaiser are fighting on the floor. German suplex on the outside. Kaiser is taking it to AJ Styles. Butterfly suplex. Enziguri. AJ and Kaiser are waiting until the very last minute as the referee's begging and pleading for them to get back in the ring. Shoots the half to AJ, but Gunther sees it, and Gunther immediately breaks up the lateral press. Gunther immediately breaks up the pinfall. AJ, phenomenal forearm. AJ with a cheap shot to Gunther. But Vinci gets in the ring. That's the price you pay in a 6-man tag. You take care of one, the other will get back to you. AJ tries to take down Kaiser, and he does with the jumping enziguri. I don't know why I was struggling for the word jumping enziguri. It's not that hard to remember. Northern Light suplex, but again, Vinci gets in the ring and breaks it up. Butterfly suplex again takes down the Phenomenal One. Kaiser's attacking the arm of AJ. Gallows is now in the ring. Gallows breaks up the 1-2-3. Kaiser's pissed. Kaiser goes after Gallows. Kaiser blocks AJ. Hammerlock suplex by Kaiser. Kaiser tags out to Gunther. AJ tags out to Gallows. Gunther again with the spear. Gunther's getting back at AJ Styles for that cheap shot earlier. Gunther is going after all the members of the OC. Gunther's going after all the members of the OC. As all the members are down, Gunther is showing why he's a leader, in my opinion. And now these AJ, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Gallows takes out Giovanni Vinci, sending him to the floor. And now Gallows takes out Gunther. Gallows gives Gunther a receipt for what he did to AJ Styles. Gallows gives Gunther a receipt for what he did to AJ, and Vinci takes advantage of it. Vinci takes advantage of the fact that Gallows was distracted by Gunther. And now he's just tossing. He's tossing Gallows around. Oh, I mean, Gallows just tossed by Giovanni Vinci. But again, at a count of 7, these two teams love staying outside the ring for just long enough as a thrust kick rocks Giovanni Vinci unquestionably from Gallows. Flapjack by Gallows. Flapjack by Gallows. Gallows is measuring him. I believe that's called the Gallows Pole. Actually, no, that's probably called the Good Brothers Slam. Kaiser gets in the ring. Anderson's getting tired of the breaking up of the pinfalls. Breaking up of the pinfalls. Again, they go back to it, and again, it is reversed. Gut wrench, or a variation of a power slam, actually, from Vinci. Good showing of power from Giovanni Vinci as Gallows tags out to Anderson. Anderson is now in with Gunther. Russian knee lift takes down Gunther. Immediately follows it up with a lateral press, but Kaiser immediately follows it up with a breakup. And AJ's in the ring. AJ finally gives Imperium a taste of breaking it up, and shows just how tired he is of them breaking up the pinfalls. He drops him. Anderson drops Gallows. Anderson drops Gunther. And Gunther kicked out. Gunther kicked out. Gunther gets dropped with a spine buster. Anderson drops Gunther with a cutter. But somehow, someway, Gunther kicked out. Gunther eats the boot from Gallows, but Gallows stands in between Gunther, tagging out to his tag team partners. Gallows went for a belly to belly, but Gunther blocked him. Gunther with a big right hand across the sternum of Gallows. Even somebody with a sturdy sternum like Gallows, or a strong sternum like Gallows, that still can't feel good when Gunther's right hand comes across your sternum. You know, if you're not careful, Gunther probably has the power to cave in your sternum. Kaiser's attacking the arm, though, of Gallows. Ludwig Kaiser is attacking the arm of Gallows. Gallows drops. I mean, there's no way you can eat that and not feel it. Gallows with that thrust kick drops Kaiser with a side slam. I don't know if this is ideal, but the Magic Killer is upcoming from the OC, and immediately Vinci gets in the ring, and immediately Vinci breaks it up. Small package. Gunther. But Anderson gets out. Anderson follows it up with a small package of his own. I don't even know what to say at this point. Hot tag, in comes Vinci. Anderson drops Kaiser. Anderson went for that shot, but Vinci gets the better of him. Vinci goes for the calf kick, and ends up beating a big boot as Anderson brushed off the calf kick and hit him with a big boot instead. Anderson hits him with the big calf kick. Anderson hits Vinci with the calf kick. Anderson went for the suplex, but Vinci reversed him and lands the chop block. Basement dropkick avoided. Vinci gets dropped. Vinci gets dropped with a cutter. Lateral press, but Gunther breaks it up. Gunther breaks it up. Gallows has his eyes on Gunther. Again a lateral press. And again it's broken up. It looks like, I can't see because it's off camera, but it looks like, yes, Gunther and Gallows are going at it. Gunther and Gallows are going at it, or they were. AJ gets stopped by the referee. Kaiser's the legal man, and I don't even think Anderson realized it. He went for Vinci. Kaiser blocks Anderson. Honestly, I think we are on the border. We are on the border of all hell breaking loose in this matchup. We are bordering on all hell breaking loose in this matchup between the OC and Imperium. Calf kick brushed off by Kaiser. Kaiser gets brushed off by Anderson. Anderson finally lands the calf kick. The intensity in this matchup, you could see the craziness because the top rope, the top turnbuckle is actually shaking. The top turnbuckle is actually shaking. That's how intense this matchup is. That the top turnbuckles are shaking. Kaiser reverses Anderson. Kaiser reverses Anderson again. Anderson reverses Kaiser again. Kaiser goes sailing over the top rope. Anderson finds his way to the outside, but Gallows sends Kaiser back to the back inside. I think Anderson just wanted a breather. I could be wrong, but I think Anderson just wanted a breather. Anderson has his eyes on Gunther. Kaiser takes down Anderson's partners. I think he just threw. It seems like he just drew Anderson in. I don't know if Anderson broke it up or what happened. Or I don't know if Anderson kicked out or AJ broke it up. Kaiser has his eyes on AJ Styles, or had his eyes on AJ Styles for a second. Spinebuster! Spinebuster on the outside. Kaiser gets taken down by Anderson. Anderson takes down Kaiser with a cutter. Anderson takes down Kaiser with a cutter. Kaiser gets himself back up. AJ's going after Ludwig Kaiser. And Anderson takes out both members of Imperium. Anderson gets brushed off. Kaiser saw Anderson. Anderson saw Kaiser. Anderson, elbow to the back of the neck. Elbow to the back of the neck of Anderson from Kaiser. Kaiser goes after the arm of Anderson. Drop kick to the knee. Anderson goes for the knee of Kaiser. Kaiser reverses Anderson. And these two finally get back into the ring. I thought we were going to see a count-out elimination for Ludwig Kaiser. Honestly, I thought we were going to see a count-out elimination for Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser gets... Anderson brushes off Kaiser. Anderson... is just feasting on Kaiser with rights, lefts, and chops. Pendulum backbreaker. Kaiser reverses Anderson. And Anderson reverses Kaiser again. Anderson's going up top. He's waiting for Kaiser to get back up. He is waiting for Kaiser to get back up. Neckbreaker off the top rope from Anderson. Let him press, but Gunther gets in the ring and immediately breaks it up. European uppercut by Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser finally with the tag. Ludwig Kaiser finally with the tag. Gallows eats the corner from Vinci. Gallows with a big power slam takes down Vinci. Gallows introduces Vinci to the corner. Vinci fights out of the corner. And scissor takeover as Vinci avoids the rest of the members of the OC. Power. Power is the word to describe what we just saw from Giovanni Vinci. Manhandling Luke Gallows. The power bomb. The power bomb. As Anderson goes right for Giovanni Vinci. The Good Brothers slam, but the referee's distracted. And Gunther somehow kicked out. Anderson plants Vinci with the spinebuster on the outside. Gallows tags to AJ Styles. AJ with a running forearm in the corner. Jumping knee, but Gunther moved out of the way. Calf crusher. Gunther gets out of it. AJ with a running chop block. Gunther. AJ. I don't know what the hell happened there. AJ gets kicked with a soccer ball kick by Kaiser. Kaiser is finally able to bring his opponent to the opposite corner. Rocket launcher by Imperium. Or a variation of the rocket launcher by Imperium. Orange crush pin by Giovanni Vinci. Vinci shoots the half, but Vinci gets caught off guard by the cutter from Carl Anderson. Gallows is on the opposite side of the ring. Gunther's still coming down. Big splash. Anderson comes to the opposite side. All hell is breaking loose. All hell is broken loose. All hell is broken loose in this matchup between Imperium and the OC. And Gunther's on the top rope. What the hell is Gunther doing on the top rope? Spin out. Gunther, shotgun dropkick to Carl Anderson. Spin out powerbomb by Giovanni Vinci. Will we ever see an elimination? Gunther gets pulled off the rope. Anderson and Gunther. Phenomenal forearm by Styles. Phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles. AJ's now going after Kaiser. Gunther and Vinci. Anderson. Anderson is now trying to stand in the way of Giovanni Vinci getting back in the ring. Anderson is now trying to stay in the way of Giovanni Vinci getting back in the ring as Gallows goes after Gunther. Giovanni Vinci tried to get back in the ring. Giovanni Vinci tried to get back to the ring, but Anderson caught him off. Anderson caught him off. Anderson caught him with a cutter. Gallows is now on the outside, going after Giovanni Vinci. Vinci gets cut off again. The OC are double teaming Giovanni Vinci. The OC are double teaming Giovanni Vinci. Gallows sees Gunther. It's now 2-on-1. 3-on-2. It's now 3-on-2. Gunther takes out both members of Vinci. Got himself counted out. Vinci still at ringside. Wait a second. I saw Gunther going for a powerbomb and I assumed the worst. But Vinci got himself counted out. Or Anderson got Vinci counted out, I should say. It took a half hour for Vinci to get himself counted out, as Gallows is preoccupied with Kaiser. Gunther turns his attention back. Pump handle slam. And if you want another reason why, I am not everybody anymore, it is because my controller died, and apparently that causes you to lose the ability to be everyone when your controller goes out. Drop down from Gunther. Leapfrog by Gunther. Power slam by the Ring General. Excuse me. Kaiser's in the ring now. Ludwig Kaiser finally lands it. Anderson, ferocious in his might. Kaiser sends Anderson into the corner instead of over the top rope. The referee's got his eyes on Anderson like a bat out of hell. Pele kick by AJ. Kaiser rolls to the outside. My question is, why is the referee not counting? The referee just can't take his eyes off Carl Anderson. The referee should be counting not just Carl Anderson, but he should also be counting Luke Gallows. Kaiser introduces Gallows to the announcer's table. Sends him back into the ring. Spinning toe hold. Spinning toe hold by Ludwig Kaiser. Or I thought it was a spinning toe hold. It was just him attacking the knee of Gallows. Kaiser can't decide, and his indecisiveness ends up costing him. Gallows. Kaiser reverses him. Chop blocks down the cherry tree. Kaiser chops down the cherry tree of Luke Gallows. I'm not going to say it's impossible. I'm not going to say it's impossible for Imperium. But with the ferocity in which these two Anderson almost got himself disqualified. Gallows and Gunther. Honestly, with the double teaming that the OC are doing, I kind of feel bad for Imperium. Neckbreaker. Kaiser and AJ Styles roll to the outside. Carl Anderson just sneak attacks Gunther. Again, I feel bad for Imperium. Gunther gets introduced to the announcer's table. Not once, but twice. Spiral tap missed. Spiral tap missed. I don't know why they zoomed in on a snap suplex. Kaiser valiantly is fending off both members of Imperium. I mean, all the members of OC. Carl Anderson tries to drop him, but Kaiser drops Anderson instead. Kaiser drops Anderson instead. Anderson is still the illegal man. Kaiser just dropped Anderson. Kaiser dropped Anderson with his finisher. Kaiser dropped Carl Anderson with his finisher. Kaiser's now fighting off all members of the OC. Ludwig Kaiser is now fighting off all members of the OC. Gunther's back up. AJ's back down. AJ reverses him. Kaiser rolls to the floor. Anderson got himself disqualified. Anderson got himself disqualified. Carl Anderson got himself disqualified. I didn't even realize, but Carl Anderson at almost 40 minutes got himself disqualified. Carl Anderson got himself disqualified. Carl Anderson got himself eliminated. And now this is when I wish my controller didn't mess up to cause. That is pretty cool that it actually shows him going to the back. Okay, he's in the back. I get it. I was gonna say, come on. I kind of wish it now that my controller didn't die to cause this, because now I'm not playing. AJ's off-centered, so he can't go for Ludwig Kaiser. But the amount of the showing that Kaiser has given us in this matchup, props to Ludwig Kaiser for doing a lot more than you would have expected. Gunther gets thrown off. Gunther gets thrown off, and now it's Kaiser eliminated. Kaiser gave everything he possibly could. Ludwig Kaiser gave everything he possibly could in this matchup, as Gunther is now the last man standing. But again, I gotta say, with the amount of double teaming that the OC did, I feel bad for the Imperium, as the heels are gonna get the better of the good guys. The Good Brothers Slam. Could this be it? And Gunther falls as the OC gets the 1, 2, 3. You never want to see the bad guys win, but in this case, the OC get the victory over Imperium. But with the performance from the Imperium in this one, you gotta you gotta feel that the Imperium gave it their all. But the cohesiveness of the OC, the willingness of the OC to do whatever it took to get the victory. The OC are the most dangerous trio in WWE. With that being said, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.